Okay, so this is a review for the Sifely door lock. I purchased it uniquely for the feature of being able to open it with my fingerprint. You use unlocked. That's awesome, isn't it? You use an app to set it up. Locked. And you heard it say locked immediately a few seconds after. It was very easy to install. You put it in the area where your normal deadbolt lock would be. And normally the instructions say put your deadbolt lock on the bottom. I just didn't do that yet, but that's what the instructions say. So move your deadbolt lock from this top position to the bottom position and then put this on top. It works very well. You can also set up other access codes for people that need to get in the house. Like if you use it for short-term rentals, you can change your codes remotely and you can make them time codes. So if they're only staying for the weekend, you can make the code only active during the time that they're actually staying. Other than that, or after that, it immediately disables. And you can create another passcode for anybody else who needs to access your home, like maybe the property manager. That could be a permanent one. But yeah, this lock is really great. I love it. I don't have to worry about finding keys when I come home. As long as I have my finger, I can get in my house. So if you're thinking about getting it, you should.
All right, guys, so check it out. This is the lock. It automatically locks. You can edit that in the app and tell it the timing. If you want it to lock certain hours of the day, if you don't want it to automatically lock. So it unlocks with your fingerprint. You can add multiple fingerprints. You can touch it and it turns on the keypad. And lights up so you can tell when it's on. You can put your key in and then you could edit with that. Also, I didn't give you the real keypad, my real key code. And then from the inside, you can actually automatically lock it or you can unlock it. And you can also edit this in the hours and stuff in your app, along with adding other users that can unlock it remotely. So if I'm anywhere in the house with Bluetooth, I can unlock the lock. There's also a key fob, and you can name these key fobs. So I have this for my housekeeper, and she can use it and come in, and I can tell who it was that used their key fob and come in, because I don't want anybody on here except me and my husband with a fingerprint. And yeah, so also to be able to use the key, you take this off, it's magnetic to cover it, and in case your batteries run out, that's for emergency power right there at the bottom.
This is a review for a Sifely Model S lock with the fingerprint scanner. I found that if you use it daily, it does work pretty reliably. But for people who aren't daily users, maybe using it only once a week or even once a month or something like that, it loses the fingerprint or it somehow forgets it and they can never get access, meaning that I have to come and let them in, which is really inconvenient if you're looking to use it for vendors or people who have limited access to the lock. Instead, you have to use an e-key or a code. The downside of using a code, of course, is that codes can be given away and someone can give their code to somebody else, whereas fingerprint's a lot harder to do that. So I bought it hoping that I could keep track of who is coming in and coming out pretty easily, and found that the fingerprint thing just is not the way to do that. It does have an e-key which you can use with a cell phone, and when using that, perhaps it's somewhat limited. Most people are reluctant to give their cell phone to somebody else. But even there, I don't know if that can be texted to another person, if an e-key can be shared that way or not. So I found it's of moderate use. It does lock. I mean, it's not going to let anybody in, and it's easy to set up. But the fingerprint thing is really only for people who are using it on a daily basis.
Hi, we're here doing a review for the Sifely Smart Lock. It has several features we're going to show you that work out great. So we have the thumbprint that you can do.
Unlocked.
We have the code you can do.
Locked.
And you have to push pound.
Unauthorized passcode.
Well, anyways, that's how it works. We have the fob that you put near the 5 to wake it up.
Unlocked.
And then you have the key you can put in, which is magnetic to open. You put your tip of your thumb and put it on there. But this is the Sifely Smart Lock. We absolutely love it. The app is easy to work. You cannot do what you want to do from just anywhere without having the little hub or gateway as they call it. So this is our review on the Sifely Smart Lock, and we absolutely think it's great. We're buying another one. Thanks.
So bought this door lock about like 2 weeks ago, and the original dead lock was on top, so we kind of have to replace that. And you can see this is what that looks like. So there's a couple ways to open it. One is the fingerprint. So let's see.
Operation failed.
Let's give it another try.
Unlocked.
Yep. So green means it's unlocked, so I can open it.
Locked.
Now it's locked, and so it's not opening. Another way is the keypad. Basically, I just type in a temporary code 1, 2, 3, 4, and you have to press the pound,
Unlocked.
and you can see that it's opening. And then I think you have to wait like 2 to 3 seconds. It will lock on itself. So this is it.
Operation failed. Unlocked.
This thing sucks batteries.
Battery is low. Please replace. Battery.
It complains all the time. You feed AA batteries in here every 2 to 3 weeks with daily continuous use. The what do you call it? I guess the quick set electric lock is nothing like that. I have that on my other door. Doesn't complain about batteries. Long battery life on the quick set style.
Okay, this is to lock the door, and this is to open. So what we have here, it's lovely. I love it. And if I do this, it opens. And if I do this, it opens, and you can actually enter the code and do that, and it will open again. I will put my code. I love it. I highly recommend it.
Unlocked. Locked.
Okay, so. Now I can't get it to go. But if you smush it back together, there.
So it's whatever that rear housing is separating.
Something is off whack, yeah. It's, when I pinched it, it let me go in, but every time I put it back in the door,
It opens
separates.
up.
Yeah.
Okay.
This lock is pretty easy to open.
Unlocked. Unlocked. Stop. Unlocked.